And this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into these short yardage situations around the goal line, he finds a way to get in, but it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him, and he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
Offense to the line for second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Held in by Gunner, left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
A gain of 14.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and make tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
They made it 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second down.
That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. First down, ball at the 36. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he gets him around 6 there. Derek Forrest able to make the stop.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. All set up now for 1st and 10.
Philadelphia.
From the red zone now. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say it's this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not have...
He misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bills is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And an unfavorable hop is going to cost him as the ball winds up out of bounds inside the landing zone, so it's going to still move up to the 40. So a rarity for anyone playing penalty bingo. It's a kickoff out of bounds and some great field position starting out. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
A That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
And that's good for a gain of 5. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
First and 10. Here's Allen. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills find an answer with their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Bills literally won up that opening touchdown drive. Bonds, they take a 7-6 lead here. Pass now to kick this away. And it didn't look like he's seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. The Eagles about set to get going for their second drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Has him on the quick hitter. It's a small gain up to the 38. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We know in this league, you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's third down.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Buffalo offense out there for their second drive of the contest. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That was just a little bit too low, he brought in.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing here, Allen. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-6 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Allen dumps it off to his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
All about that defense there. Had him bottled up from the jump. Truth be told, probably lucky they even got back to the line of scrimmage.
That's more on the quick slant. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Davis gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Allen looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're gonna have medical head out to check on him. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Fullback trying to power it across. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bills grow the lead to 7. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
Extra point up and good from pass. And the Bills grow their lead to 8. To kick this away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. They've got first down from the 31. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap for Hurts. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And 4th and 4 coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Oh, nice punt, and a fair catch. Going to stick them at the 7. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. Allen now on 1st down. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
And the Bills, 1st down.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
It takes a coordinated effort by everybody offensively. O-line, tight ends, and force those back. Somewhere, somebody, well, they missed by just enough for the defense to break through and blow that play up.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
From the 33 on 2nd down. It's a screen to Barkley. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
On 1st down, Hurts. Cut out left. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st down, Eagles.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Room to run inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Eagles pushing for a late spark before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Running up the middle, Dillon. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Bills' 4-yard line.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia!
To A.J.
The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Bills 14, Eagles 13.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. And a little close for comfort, but it does get to the end zone before going out for a touchback. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. First down throw for Allen. He's going to push one deep down the right. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. Keon Coleman, the touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Bass on for the extra point. Looking toward the upright, but it's good. And the Bills grow their lead to 8. Bass now to kick this away. Shipley now to return. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Ball at the 33 for first down. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. And now they face second down.
It's second down and 10.
Hurts now from the gun. And he goes down. The Bills got to him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
Here he is on third and long. He's going deep. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Braden Mann on the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this one touchdown inside the 30. The Bills offense takes over. Not much time remaining in the half. And up by 8, not expecting them to get too aggressive this close to halftime. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Throwing now on first down, Allen. He puts everything behind this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills will add to their lead at the end of the half.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd... Well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills lead by 15 now. Pass now to kick this away. Shipley now to return. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The Eagles setting out their offense one last time in the first half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
So a two-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hanson for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. LaVisca Chenault to return it. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. So to begin the third, it's going to be the Buffalo offense we see first. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. First and 10 now from the 30. This is Cook on the handoff. And he scampers ahead and gets two on the carry.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very clean play.
They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got third and very short coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Another one for Cook. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
On fourth down, Allen. It's on target to Moore. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Bills first down.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Here's Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense. And number two, you gain respect of your teammates.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. one's quickly to Shakir. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down. Little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Davis. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Tackle made at the 12-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Hey, Kate, you ever run into a brick wall?
It's now third.
No, me neither. I think we just watched it.
Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this third down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Incomplete.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? If we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time. Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Bass now to kick this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles about set to go on offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. Look at a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. Saw the lane, hit it quick, called out a gain of 7. Nicely done.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Here's another carry for Barkley. Across midfield to the 45. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on first. This is ahead for about 5. Quan Jones with the tackle on that play.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. Gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
1st and 10, here's Hurts. Here's a screen for Dillon. He's got it in the red zone. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. They just get the play first and goal when we begin our fourth quarter. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They look to run with Dillon. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. A.J. Dillon, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles make it an 11-point ball game.
31, Eagles 20. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. The Bills' offense all set for their next drive. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. That begins with a run by Johnson. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
On the ground again with Johnson. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here's Johnson again. Broke through the tackle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
319. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. It's complete to Coleman on the slant. And he gets this forward to the 19. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 19-yard line.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
At the 15-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Has it down close. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Buffalo Bills down and goal to go.
Now it's Cook. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. They go to him again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. 3rd and goal from the 1.
3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Again, it's Cook. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
Brings up 4th and
Like
goal.
the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to try and backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Bills make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Josh Allen, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Well, 4th and goal, and you go quarterback sneak, Brock. You know this firsthand. You better trust those big boys to help you get that ball across the goal line.
You can almost feel it the second you get done uttering the play, right? It comes out of your mouth, and those linemen just give you that look. Like, yes, this is my chance to own the line of scrimmage, to move the people in front of me. That's a good call and better execution from the entire group.
This one is up and good. And the Bills push their lead to 18. Pass now to kick this away. Shipley now to return. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They just witnessed maybe the most impressive drive we've seen all game, Brock, and now they get a chance to answer with one of their own. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Hurts on 1st down. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Hurts yet again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
It's Hurts once again. That one connects. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere in football. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
They'll set up for the onside kick that they must recover. Just 1 timeout left in their pocket. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. He's going to look ahead for about 3. 2nd down coming up. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Cook. And fire ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down by Zach Bourne. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now run by Cook. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills leading by 11. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. And they'll kneel this down.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They'll take a knee here as that clock approaches the 40 seconds remaining mark. So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.
Florida humidity certain to be a factor factor in this one. There's no other way to say it, really. It is hot. It is humid here at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. Orchestrating the offense will be the top pick in the 2018 draft, and that's Baker Mayfield.
And what a career resurgence for Baker Mayfield. He went from being a discarded starter to a Pro Bowl quarterback, and he's coming off a year where he set career highs in passing yards, touchdowns, and completion percentage. But best of all, the ultimate leader for his ball club.
Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
Brings up second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
First down.
Baker going to give it to Irvin. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
A first carry for Rachaad White. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Opting to run again here with White. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Throwing. Mayfield. Complete right side to Otten. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Mayfield down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And the Buccaneers are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And sometimes when you run on a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed, but that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Sean Tucker taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Buccaneers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. Leading him out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Miami.
The #1 overall pick in April's draft, what an unlikely story to get to that spot. A zero-star recruit out of high school, the University of Incarnate Word, to Washington State, to Miami, and he comes into the league as Division I's record holder for most passing touchdowns in a career with 158. The Tennessee franchise now revolves around him and his development.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Pollard again. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Yaya Diaby got in there behind the line and dropped him for a loss on the play.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds it and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
Here's Ward. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Finding space at the 40. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
You want to see a defensive coordinator get upset and throw his headset? This is the kind of play that'll do it. You force 3rd and long. This is almost sort of a give-up play. You're just hoping to get something positive, and it winds up breaking big, and they convert on 3rd down.
Hassan Reddick coming through with a stop there and a tackle for loss to boot. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. From the gun, here's Ward. A shot downfield for Burks. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't come in.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
Okay, ready? First down, Titans.
Throwing now, Ward. That's complete to Traylon Burks. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 10.
10 more there and another first down.
Here we go.
Pollard going to try the right side. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Pollard going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the Buccaneers' 5-yard line.
Off the play fake, Ward. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Ward, 3rd and goal. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Hassan Reddick Coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Sly able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
And he returns this to the 22. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. 3rd down and 1. They'll try and run here with Irvin. And he's going to have the Bucs first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards on the play.
Oh, I like that play call there. After a run for good yards, you get a defense thinking they'll go back to the well. So that's a great time to call play action and give your receivers a little extra edge. And they complete the pass there for another first down.
He's got Otten. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties. And then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, Mayfield. Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
A 7-yard gain. And the Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Bucs are able to stretch out their lead. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a second down and 9. To throw is Ward. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Titans.
Pollard will take it up the gut. We'll get this up to about the 44.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Ward. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. The Trey Palmer deep for Tampa Bay. Fair catch called for in May, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
This is one of the dangers of going for the punt block.
And you know before you even call going for the block, it's a risk-reward play. So many factors come into it. They went after it, and you know punters, what they do? They leave their leg up in the air an extra count or two, hoping someone comes into contact.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Second and 10.
Here we go, set!
Running right, it's Pollard. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. On 4th down, on is the veteran, Joey Sly for the Titans field goal. Sly able to put this one through. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So they get the 3. It was 4th and 1, and I think you were doing what I was doing. I was looking down at the sideline. I'm not sure the offensive unit wanted the 3. They wanted to go for it.
But when have we ever seen a unit that didn't want to go for it in that situation, right? Sometimes it's just way more important to have the points on the board than to worry about any type of a gamble.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the third. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think they get back in balance. It'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Yaya Diaby. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. To throw, here's Ward. That's complete downfield to Okonkwo. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 27 yards there, a first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Coming in to put a lick on it was Levante David.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. And brought in downfield by Burks. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Levante David in on the tackle. 2nd and 9.
46-yard line.
Ward. It's complete to Lockett. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. Here's Johnny Hecker now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at the 20.
180.
They'll start on the ground with Irving. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield. Now they go screen. It's complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
First down, here's White. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And he will find his man on the outside. That'll give him 8 that time. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. This from 25 yards out. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that can all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Titans set and ready to go on offense. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go,
They'll start on the ground with Spears. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Ward. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give them a fresh set of downs. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now in Tampa. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. On the toss, it's Spears. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down, Tennessee.
Here we go. Cut.
Throwing is Ward. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Van Jefferson, 30 yards. And the Titans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So a big two-point conversion attempt forthcoming for the Titans.
The Titans will line up.
They'll look to throw. That's caught at the 2. But he will not get in here. He's stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bucs ready to take over once again. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. The second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Second and 9. At the 31-yard line.
Now Mayfield. Completes the pass to Evans on the comebacker. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irvin. He's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up second down.
Brings up second down.
Once again, it's Irvin. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Mayfield. And he is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Emeka Egbuka, 44 yards. And the Bucs get an important score there to extend their lead here this fourth quarter. McLaughlin for the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. He'll get it up past the 20, about the 22. Tennessee offense set to go again. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Looking to put a drive together. Now Spears to begin the drive. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Second and 10.
Let's go now.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
And the Titans first down.
Right back to him on first down. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First down, Titans.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Looking to throw. Moore. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
That's into the hands of Iomanner. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. Ward now working out of the gun. Dancing to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on second and goal? And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Going for it, here's Ward. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Buccaneers offense and Baker Mayfield set to take over once more. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. Now another timeout here called by the Titans. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Now 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Mayfield looks to throw. He'll find his tight end, Payne Durham. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Here's Riley Dixon now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. A little little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Here we go.
Throwing now, Ward. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Here's Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
At the 3-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Here's 1st and goal. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
To kick off for Tennessee.
And did the Titans get this? Yes, Tennessee football. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, and that is incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball. They've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll look to throw. This is caught. And it's a Titans touchdown. A great play there with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Titans have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
The Titans will line up for the...
They'll try and run it here. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game. Joey slide out and kick off after the touchdown. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there in the return. So Mayfield and the Bucs down by 1. Less than 90 seconds to go. Needing at least 40 yards, you'd have to think, to have a shot. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And 12 yards to go.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. To the right side, catch made by Ibuka. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Titans are close to finishing off this football game. Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level for both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did, and just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here